it's crucial to remember that we are all human beings. It's essential to acknowledge our shared humanity. We, as housemates, have our dreams, our aspirations, and flaws. We have good days, and we definitely have bad days. We strive to grow, learn, and evolve, just like everyone else. I mean, we are human beings. It's vital to remember that the personas we project on screen are just fragments of our lives. We make mistakes, and we learn from them, and with that, we continue to grow. So, I ask for your understanding and empathy. Remember that being in the spotlight, I mean, honestly, we are human beings with emotions, vulnerabilities, and personal journeys. Please, without all in vain, understand that we may not always live up to the ideals you may have of us. We may falter, make choices that you possibly will not always agree with, or fall short of your expectations. But it is in these moments that we need your support the most and understanding in the highest.
Hey guys, what's up my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Say With Me, Shortly, where you get the gist, as it is waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist briefing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist as it hurts? So guys, talking about the gist as it hurts right now. So after everything, you know, with the shenanigans happening with the housemates after the happiness coach left, you know, Biggie started diary session. Biggie called this guy, what's his name, Seyi, you know, he came to the diary session trying to be all this cocky and whatever because of Ileba's apology, blah blah blah. You all know how he always claim wise when we say no, saying in the F up on a normal, you get. But the sweetest thing of this diary session is that Biggie finally called a spade and tell him to the very face of the rubbish he has been doing. You know, Biggie said that he is this person. A and B would be doing the same thing, but you would applaud A for the same thing you are blaming B for. Now, it is giving, Biggie is indirectly telling him that some people in their clique, he would applaud them for doing the same thing he is actually talking down on others for. He's always talking about disrespect, but Biggie asked him if he has been respectful to others. Biggie asked him that. You know, Biggie also told him that about the statement he made about training his sons to run train on girls. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? That made people go to even to Google to actually check what's running train on girls means. You understand? Which DSVA actually called him out. The government officials took this so serious, you know. But because I feel their family have things with their governments, whatever, I don't know. Because of course he's coming from a Awolowo's family, you know. So then that's why this thing would maybe just slide down like that. You get, but Biggie called him on that and told him, reprimanded him and said what he said was wrong. He was like, he remembered what he said, that he is so sorry. He started crying. That he is so sorry. At that time he realized saying don't F up. This guy is just a narcissist. Yes, the people that do, you know what a narcissist is? You do something, then you act like a victim. That is whom a narcissist is. That is what just he is. You know, I'm telling you, because he was acting all right until Biggie called out his BSS, that is his wrong. Before he now accepted and was like that he is sorry, you understand. He started, you know, saying it's because of he was angry that night. That was why he said whatever he said. Biggie was like, your emotions, your countenance is not an excuse for the behavior you put out. You understand? That it is not an excuse. He was like, yes, Biggie, is true that he knows that he has a dark side. I was like, oh, Uncle, so you know, but you're easy to call out on people. You're easy to say things to people. You're easy to say the ladies they lack home training. Their parents do not train them well, but yet, you know, you have a dark side. He literally said he has a dark side and he's trying to work on that dark side. But the person we see in the house, does it look like somebody that is trying to work on his dark side? Or he's looking that he's trying to show the world that he has a dark side? And he has a thing for women that he does not like. For somebody that is married. And to him, he said he has his wife, whether his mom or whatever, and then his lawyer, who are ladies that he respects so much, that he cannot have anything against women. But last Shana crying used come that diary session, and I must applaud Biggie for calling out this guy's wrong, because he feels so ashamed that Biggie called it out in the public, like, because they feel that diary session, is where people see everything. They do not know that most of the things they do in the house, they see them. Some of the things they think we do not see, they will think they will be lucky the camera will not show us when they were doing that. You understand? So Biggie was asking him, is there anything else you want to say? He now said, Biggie, I think I have caused a lot of trouble already. There is nothing more I want to say. He left the diary room shamefully. So right now, the handler posted a video of him. I think it's a pre-video where he was saying something about we are human, we are growing, we are prone to mistakes. So it's okay if you forgive and move on. We are all growing, blah, 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 black sheep. You understand? I was saying all of that, So last, people are saying, oh, let's forgive Seyi. He has apologized. He cried. But the thing is, it's not about the apology. It's about for him to change. But Biggie has told him to apologize to the people he used those vile words to. So we are waiting for those. Same way Ilebaye apologized to him, he was finding it funny, like he's not worth it. Somebody was grown enough, a girl you called a child, that he said you drank Mirinda before, you drank malt before her, came to you and apologized. So something an elder cannot do. Now Biggie don't tell and say make him apologize to the ladies he spoke vile words to. You understand? So we are waiting for that apology. I hope the camera will show us when that happened anyways. All right, guys, moving forward is given that Lucy is really serious about leaving the house, guys. She was really waiting for that call as she shouted yes. And when before Biggie called her, she was with Pere and what is it called? Tolani Badge. So Tolani Badge was just the para. They talk, say, that she does not want to have anything to do with Neo anymore. She's acting as if Neo is the one begging her for a relationship. That's what she's acting. She'll put up a disgraceful display and come back and act like Neo is the person begging her for a relationship. So while they were having the conversation, Neo passed and then Pere called Neo, and Neo was like, see, he doesn't even have time for all this. And then Lucy. So when Biggie now called Lucy, Pere and Neo held Lucy and was begging her please not to go because she's saying she want to go. So they were thinking she would go through the diary room. So they were telling her please. Lucy was like, no, she's not going, that she just want to ask Biggie a question. So when she now got to the diary room, she was like, Biggie, she wants to ask a question. And the question is this. She thought her and Kimopra are supposed to team up and work together. But she's surprising that the person they're supposed to team up to work together as their guest in Biggie's house is the person coming against her. So she wants to know what's up. When Biggie asked her, okay, what is the problem? The narrative she gave was the same thing Kimopra gave. Meaning Kimopra was not lying when she said there was really nothing, that it was just because of the tax. And she said earlier on they had a disagreement about the same thing, about grouping the housemates. Just little disagreements. Now this lady says she's going, Lucy that me, I don't be happy saying that she go shake off the house, And people have been asking this question. Why would Lucy say she's going? Because she never even get ish. She says she's going. So what's happened? This is not the Lucy we know, And then she told Biggie that she really wants to leave so that she would not go physical. She don't want to do that. That's why she really needs to leave for her mental state of mind to be cool. And I'm like, these housemates are really going through a lot though. Now, this is the thing. I know people have been asking, why would Lucy want to go? Lucy will be the hot cake, where they do this, where they do that. But do you know what I think it is? What I think is she came to this show. She don't really want to sell her brand. She don't really care about that. She came to this show and that she see that she cannot compete for the money. You understand? So she feels staying in a toxic space will not still help her since she's not contesting for the money. So she think the best thing is for her to go. But Lucy, that I know, is somebody I'm not expecting to have done this. Biggie asked her continuously, are you sure? Are you sure you want to go? She said yes, Biggie, that she want to leave. Biggie said he will call her back for this conversation. And believe you me, if Biggie called her back in a diary room, she would be going from there. She will not come out again. That is if she accepted, because Biggie might ask her again that, are you sure about that thing you said earlier? If she said yes, she go from there. Now, so Lucy don't leave the show for no problem at all. But to me, I feel it is beyond whatever she gave as an excuse, because how can why you want the para because the girl thought say calm down, or you guys have little arguments? Oh my, now wow. I am so surprised to see she want to leave. Sincerely, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, guys, Omashola diary session. Gosh. I have been laughing my ass out. He cracked my ribs. If you watch his diary session, there's no how you will not laugh. Imagine Omashola saying that Omashola said Toby married Bam Bam and they have kids now. This boy came to the diary session, they para for Biggie, was telling Biggie that he's not happy with them. Biggie, I'm not happy with you. On the 1st of October, 2019, you promised me that you had my back. You promised me that you're there for me. You promised me you would call me. 4 years passed, you know, call me. They can't bring all stars, come. You know, still come. You called other people. You called Seyi. You called Fraud. You called Mercy. You know, call me. Me, that is the goat. Blah, 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 blah. Biggie, I know say you later call me back, oh, but I'm not happy with you that you choose others. My friend insult me because of that. My friend, they make her insulted me because of that and said that now because I not follow, that's why they don't call me. Biggie insulted me, blah, 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 blah. Guys, I'm just, they laugh. I was just laughing. And Biggie was like, so Biggie was there because he knows that he's an important personality. Biggie has been always there looking at him. You know, Biggie now with his sweet way of saying things, you know, he was just blushing. He was like, Biggie, they want me, you just want to make her happy, this thing. Biggie was like, big brother doesn't lie. He was like, okay. Biggie now said, okay, apologize. He now said, Biggie, I'm sorry. It's not from a place of bad or something. It's just from a place of hurt. You know, you pay me. It can't be like, say you abandon me. Like, you understand and all of that, you know. He now apologized to Biggie, now officially introduced Biggie for his wedding on the 23rd of December. I was telling Biggie that he would love to see Biggie, that he knows that Biggie will not come there and say, this is Big Brother or Omashola or whatever. But if he knows that if Biggie comes there, that his presence will be felt. And I felt emotional about that when he said that, you know. So after his diary session, he was just talking about the housemates, how he has seen some of them outside of the house and how he has not seen some, blah, 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 blah. The guy is too funny, guys. I don't laugh tire. This is just Uriel in male form. Omashola, it is. If you want to miss any diary session, make sure you don't miss that of Omashola. I'm telling you this for free right now. So, guys, after this guy, Ilebaye had that issue with Tolani Badge, Prince called her aside and told her that it's obvious that this girl is just trying to come on your nerve, right? And you have seen it that she would definitely want to come for you until you get your third strike. She wants you to leave. So the best thing you would do for yourself is restrain totally from Neo coming close to you. That is the best thing you would do for yourself. Since, in the other hand, Neo is always, you know, no matter what the girl said, you will always come, want to gist with you and everything. So restrain totally from, you know, talking to Neo, so that this girl no go come again, because definitely if she sees you with Neo, she would come, want to do something again, and you would not even know when you will react. So better just avoid any physical touch with Neo, anything with Neo. So that was the advice Prince gave Ilebaye. Guys, do you think that is possible? Because in this house, Neo does not only talk to Ilebaye or play with Ilebaye or touch only Ilebaye. I think he likes to go to the ladies, hug them and something, you understand? Now, it's going to be somehow he will come to Ilebaye and Ilebaye will push him. But I think that's what Ilebaye should do. You know why? Because Neo cannot stand up as a man and fully tell Tolani Badge that, hey, you did F up. I know he would take her aside and now tell her all of that, but I think Ilebaye should just avoid Neo. That's just the best thing. You know, Doyin was even in the kitchen telling Ike that if it was her, she would never approach a girl that the guy is going towards. That now the guy you get things with her, which is how it's supposed to be. So Ma is even advising Neo about it. You understand? Was telling Neo that Tolani Badge is really not pleased because of how he goes physical with the ladies, blah, blah, blah. It's for them to have a convo and know how they would be, you know, having this thing onwards. That it's not like, except Neo and Tolani Badge would be cool, but they will not be so close like they used to be, so that Neo can be free to do whatever he want to do, you know. But as it is given now, Tolani Badge has already told Lucy and Pereda she did whatever she did publicly, because whenever she does anything publicly, the public thinks she is embarrassing herself, that she's the one forcing herself on Neo. So now that she has done it again, that she's not going back to Neo, because it will always create that narrative that she's the one going for the guy. So right now she has called a spade, that she has cancelled anything with Neo, that she no wants again. The last time I checked, Tolani Badge said the same thing. Next thing, I saw them in bed together. So do you think she's keeping to her words this time around, or she just wanted to talk for talking sake? Guys, I have not seen somebody as shameless as Tolani Badge. Sincerely. How would you be doing that for a man? If you can do that do this on live TV, that means in real life you go to pursue ladies because of man. Oh, she even said that. She said her ex. When the ex told her that he doesn't want again, she was driving to go to the guy's house until Kidwire was the person that called her back, that she should not sell herself short, that she has potential, she's a big girl, blah, blah, blah. Oh my guys, it is what it is. So you see this house, I told you guys 1 or 2 people will be disqualified. Now, Lucy is opting out of the game. Let's see how this plays. Do you think Lucy will stay back? To me, I think she has told Biggie, and the way it is given, she would be going from there. Anyways, guys, I think we can carry Jesus come on our doorstep as usual. You know me, I know they ever relent. Thank you so much for always being there. Thank you so much for sailing with me. And thank you so much for watching Babies. Do not forget, I love you, because if I don't love you, waiting again. Bye for now, guys.